morning time around Channel 19. Good morning time, everybody within the sound of my voice. Good morning time to all the drivers. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, you're fast talker, slow walker, needle dancer, skip shoot, audio slinger. Second set of the big gun, hole in the wall. Brooklyn, New York, CB shop, Cb19nyc video gate. Cb19nyc video gate is now rolling for your viewing pleasure on Backwire.
Boston, Richard. Oh, you dog blocker, you.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to say good morning time to all my friends and viewers out there. And then I'm going to step back quiet, let the band roll on, and see who wants to irritate my viewing crowd. The King of New York, Richie, your hole in the wall, CB shop, New York City. Your video gate is now rolling. Enjoy it, learn from it, never be afraid to hit rewind. The true truth, the true justice, served up in your American, up in your face, ready to hit rewind way. I'm glad. I don't know, but I think the Channel 19 drivers had a lot to do with that. I said, I don't know. I think the Channel 19 drivers had a whole lot to do with that, Cupcake. Hey, Cupcake, I think all them views on the last couple of days' videos, Cupcakers, I think the Channel 19 public had a lot to do with that, man, because, you know, I couldn't do it without them. Cb19nyc on YouTube, your hottest video gates in New York City. Truck driver's best friend. Cb19nyc on YouTube, serving it up correctly, I'm clear.
I caught him on the band at 10:31.
Hey, I think I hear Crazy Fag Me Eddie out there. Cb19nyc video gate. Cb19nyc video gate is now rolling, New York City, I'm quiet. Hey, Crazy Eddie. Hey, Crazy Eddie. Cb19nyc video gate is now rolling. Feel free to make yourself look like the jackass you always is. Oh, the King of New York, your hole in the wall, Brooklyn CB shop. RC127 at the helm, serving it up around the realm. You know, you got to stop mentioning that little crybaby's name and then tell him I'm talking about him down here on Channel 19, sir. Because I don't want to hear that little crybaby saying I'm the one talking about him. So don't mention his name, man, because, you know, we don't want it to say I was saying that name. I don't talk to the boy. I got nothing for him. I don't even say his name. Since I don't conversate with him, and I yanked all the information I need out of him on the airwave on the video gates, I ain't got no words for him. The King of New York, Cb19nyc YouTube video gate is now rolling.
New York, your number is Queen.
Hey, there he is, Crazy Fag Me Eddie. So, yo, what's up, Crazy Eddie? How you doing this morning, dog plucker? How you doing there, Crazy Eddie? Crazy Eddie, Crazy Eddie, Crazy Eddie. Hey, Crazy Eddie, how you doing this morning, dog plucker? Oh, Crazy Eddie, watch Richie, Crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie, watch that dog plucker right there, because, you know, he like toying with you, Crazy Eddie. He says you a good little bitch. He says you are like a good little bitch, acting like a good little bitch should be. Oh, Crazy Eddie, watch that boy Richie, man. He back quiet.
Back to Richie. That's...
Yes, sir. Cb19nyc on YouTube, drivers. Cb19nyc on YouTube, the truck driver's best friend. Cb19nyc on YouTube, serving it up, serving it up, serving it up, serving it up. Cb19nyc, I'm back on my hole.
And tuning directly. If you would have did the right thing, you would have said, you know what, this isn't really due to my work, but I'll honor it anyway, and I'll change the finals at my expense.
I don't know. Sounds like a whole bunch of trying to get caught up in the fact rack. Oh, look at that hole in the wall, New York CB shop. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Cb19nyc on YouTube. The truck driver's best friend around New York City. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Your hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York City, CB shop. Richie Radio, the master of disaster, the man with the Midas touch of the gold fingers. I'm at the helm. I'm back quiet.
His delusional fantasies are virtual. Richie's just a head detective. That's all he is. If you ever watch Living Color, that's Richie. He's just a headpiece on a fucking mantle.
Well, I wonder how long that boy been hanging out with Richie. Cb19nyc YouTube video gate rolling. Maybe we can find out how they know this guy, the star of the show. Let's find out how they know this, boys. Oh, the truck drivers have got a lot to do with those last 3 days' views. Cb19nyc, New York Video Gate, roll. No about a doubt it. Cb19nyc, cool stroke and audio. Watch Richie. Watch Richie. Watch Richie. Audio. Watch that barefoot 94 HP. Audio. Watch that barefoot 94 HP, though, plugger. Audio. Watch that, don't plug in barefoot 94 HP. Cb19nyc YouTube video gate is now rolling. Cb19nyc YouTube video gate is rolling. Cb19nyc video gate rolling. Look at that. Richie. Loud. And clear.
I like that. The hacking. That's half his lung coming up, man. That's all this shit he does.
Yep. That boy smoke a lot of bud, man. He a bud bandit, no doubt about it, man. You got to know this dog plugger. He is a bud bandit. But he know, man. He know he under suspension. He know he allowed right now. He know. Once he get reinstated, there he gotta flip a different script, even though whether he wants to or not. But it's just good to shove it down their throat about the privileges of the real mighty field, Richie, New York. The Cb19nyc truck driver's best friend radio gate is rolling. Cb19nyc on YouTube, the truck driver's best friend, serving it up like no other around New York City. And I thank you truckers for all them views. The king of New York stepping back.
Dicky Momo. That's right. Dicky Momo.
Crazy Eddie. Cupcake's trying to talk to you at the same time you're trying to talk to him. And when Cupcake on the keyboard, Dirtman can't hear Dexterly squat. Audio. Hey, don't plug up. Watch Richie around New York. The Cb19nyc hole in the wall, New York City CB shop. Nobody does it like Richie, baby. Because Richie is the man with the master plan. That is 94 HP. Barefoot got the hole.
Well, he fixed my radio. He works right now. Excellent here.
Roger, right on. But we got to find out how long these cats know, Richie, man. We already know they ain't got proof he any kind of junkie. We already heard it from the horse's mouth without playing it again, Sam. But we got to find out how long that dumb plucker know that boy.
Stupid, right? But you just got to let it be, you know? Don't take themselves out.
He's working kind of good, there.
Well, hey, man, if you're happy with the man's work and the man did a good job, then so be it. But the guys that talk bad about him, you got to, ask them, how long you know this man? Did he do the radio you're on? Oh, okay. Wait, you never met him? You never been to a shop? Okay, so it's all hearsay. I understand, drive every radio I come out here with sound bodacious. I can't do nothing about it, baby. I've been putting radios out here on Channel 19 in the tri-state area for your truckers for 3 decades. You know, RC127, Richie boy. I only know how to do it once and right as my reputation and past precedes me. I'm sorry, the past is the present, the future's all mine.
Man, Bruce Jenner sneakers.
Roger, right on. You know, I notice about homosexuals, they worry about the next man's inside of their mouth, what's in their waist, what kind of clothes they wear. You know, I guess they have all these fantasies of getting with that man, that they study all this shit.
Yeah, like a size 6 foot, a size 13 sneaker that he finds.
Oh, wow, man. Well, you know, you talk a lot about that girl I was dating in '96 that none of you know. Why don't you ask her what kind of sneakers Richie used to send her out to buy? I'm sure she knows Richie's shoe size. It's probably half a size bigger now because, you know, it is 20 years later. But anyway, the king of New York stepping.
She's enjoying it. Meanwhile, she's
Hey, Crazy Eddie, what you doing, Crazy Eddie, who you stroking? Hey, Crazy Eddie, what fire you throwing gasoline on this morning, Crazy Eddie? Who's ear you got? Whose ear you think you got? Who got your ear, Crazy Eddie? I'm glad.
Hey, Richie, now we are...
Oh, geez. Hey, you know what? Yo, I keep thinking I keep hearing that guy there that wants to talk to me there. Michael J. Fireman, 35, Chestnut Lane, No Nut Lane, Levittown. You know, I gotta say, he looked like a pretty little ballerina in the garage with the dancing around with the ballerina with the big yellow bike and the big red bike and the broomstick and the little fairy pose. Gotta tell you, it's delicious.
Richard, you're better off putting a strap on. You should have tried to satisfy her, Richard, but trying to force your hands up in her. 2, 3, 4 fingers, and she's like, I'm tired of this. I want a man with an erection. Richard, that's what's getting you so pissed off. This is coming from the words of her mouth. This isn't something that's being made up or fabricated. So your manhood is at stake here. That's what you're crying about. Forget about your crack addiction and your lies. You're not even a man, Richard. You can't get that little mushroom hard.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, I think my listening public would really like to know if that's true. So it's D-E-B-B-I-E for Debbie and Deroid, like the Noid from Domino's. D-E-R-O-I-D-E. Debbie Deroid, D-E-R-O-I-D-E. I don't know if you're having communications with her. I know there's reasons you shouldn't, but her name is Debbie Deroid. David, Eddie, Roger, Oscar, India, Delta, Echo. She has a Facebook. Let's all ask her if any of this video is true. Truck drivers and viewers and pleasures, feel free to let them know that according to Mr. Dirtman, Michael J. Fireman, that he had communications with her, and coming from her mouth, this is what he's saying. The King of New York is stepping back.
All I know, a man that puts a hand on a woman is not a man. That's why Richie can never step to any of us, because he knows he's not going to hit me with no fucking lamp. All right? Hey, Richie, I won't even put my hands on you. I had plans on knocking that tooth out like fucking Redenbacher. Fucking popcorn would have been coming out your mouth. But you know what? I'm going to save that line drive slap in the face for another day. But I will always make sure I have a pair of pliers in the back pocket, Richard. You know, the pliers is going to remove that one corroded 7 layers of plaque tooth in the front. That's what that pliers. I'm going to be like a dentist. I'm going to do you a favor, because I know that tooth got to be killing you.
Well, you know, Mr. Enforskin, I'm sorry, but when you make the statement, I had plans, that sort of sounds like me saying in 1996 when I was. But I'm not going to argue over semantics. It sounds like to me that it's a past tense thing, and you're finding a reason to chicken out. Well, you know, hey, you know, more power to you, dude, but I figured I would just help the public get the facts as you put them from somebody else's mouth, right from the horse's mouth, by giving out the Facebook. I mean, according to you, coming from her mouth through your lips, you had communication with her. Is this not true? I just want to know, sir. I mean, the way you said, and this is coming from her lips. You know, I got to admit, man, I'm a freak in the bed, but it never got that wild or that insane, man. You know, we didn't even venture much in toys. It was just straight our bodily God-given tools doing all the work, man. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Enforcer, feel free to ask her. She's on Facebook. You know, I'm just kind of curious to know when it was you had communications with her, sir.
Vagina. That's the only way he can impregnate a woman, because that 1.5-inch mushroom is not reaching.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you ask the girl that got impregnated in Debbie's room when Debbie took $1,400 to have a girl go into her bedroom in her place while Richie was in there, and lo and behold, gave birth to my first birth biological son named Brian Brigliadoro. I don't know. You know, Enforcer, you're amazing day by day, and Richie just show you up, big time.
You do other than plug up their ears and make an ass of yourself. And he couldn't answer, remember that?
Well, you know, it doesn't sound like me tying up their channel or trying to get into a fight and then keying over it because you don't want the public to hear it. But that's why they go to my video gates. They want the truth of the facts, and they know Richie's out dancing you all around.
But then he's claimed he's out here 30 years on this frequency. I never heard this clown out here prior to 2 years ago. Now, how the fuck is he out here 30 years? Never heard this fucking junkie out here. But it's all in his delusional mind that he's been out here repairing radios for drivers. Anyway, let me have my second cup of Java. I'll be back.
Only fags call the coffee Java, and didn't the driver tell you the other day in the video, we know Richie over 30 years, he's been out here doing radios and selling amplifiers for over 30 years to all the truck stops, he's RC127. Didn't that driver tell you that? You're saying you only heard of Richie 2 years ago and you've been crucifying these drivers only for the last 5 months every morning? Jeez, what does Richie do? It sounds like Richie does better work than you and your buddies and you're getting hit fucking hard. About Richie. So you never heard of Richie, you just heard Richie the last 2 years, and you're out here for the last 5 months trying to put all your labels on Richie and trying to cover him up in the video games. But I guess that's why the truck drivers are getting all the views, because they're getting both sides of it. The King of New York calls stepping back, Richie 127. Uh-oh. Poor junkie. Well, you know, I'm sorry, Cupcake. I'm not the viewers. I'm not the drivers. I didn't give myself all them views. There's obviously things that are appealing to their ear. When Richie's showing these clowns up and getting them to come clean, you know, it's real funny. Real funny, especially when they try to all use all Richie's big words and they don't even know what it means and they run away from the definition. Well, I ain't going to sit here and argue over semantics or who personally talked to who, or who's going to come out here after hearing me for 2 years for the last 5 months every morning and tear up Channel 19, you know. I know a lot of drivers out here are actually very glad that I'm not at the right side of their radio like I was last year, but you know what? If y'all can't take care of your own lawn, bro, I'm going to have to put myself to that right and more. Richie Clare. Not all that coffee and cigarettes. Cb19nyc, New York YouTube video gate rolling for all the truck drivers' best friend. Cb19nyc, New York City's video gate is rolling. Cb19nyc, unlock a world of video gates and channels for the CB enthusiast. For the hardest hardcore live reality CB talk show around New York City, Richie Radio, the hole in the wall Brooklyn CB shop, serving it up on a platinum platter. I'm glad.
He's a junkie monkey with a monkey on his back.
Yeah, you know, when you listen to him say, I only heard of this cat for 2 years, and he's been out here every morning at 5 in the morning crucifying you, plugging your ears, and painting me up like he's my best buddy and been with me for the last 33 years of CB shops and living. Yet he'll try to talk about everything 30 years ago and then say, I always heard of this cat 2 years ago. You know, he don't know how to make up his mind. He's just a lost soul, and this is what happens when you're a junkie. You spend all day and every day repeating yourself over and over. Me, I'm always delivering new humor and a new video gate. Cb19nyc collected the facts and proving the lies. The king is clear.
What is he saying? Did Richie try to get his fix on? He's trying to get his groove on.
Audio drive. I think Crazy Eddie's little team of junkies are losing lately. I thank all the truck drivers who've been hitting the YouTube channel and rocking out all those hits, fellas, you know. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Your hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York City CB shop. Oh, Richie RC127, known to all you trucker drivers in the tri-state area. 3 decades longer and stronger. I'm getting down. Cb19nyc YouTube video gate rolling. Cb19nyc YouTube video gate rolling. The truck driver's best friend. The hole in the wall Brooklyn CB shop. Richie RC127. The man with the master plan. The gold fingers and the Midas touches backward. As long as I don't wash it and it's got you killing your plans or ever kissing me or rubbing your tongue around it, it'll stay just the way it is, you little Manhattan cupcake.
Is that Jermaine Jackson?
Cb19nyc on YouTube. You're holding the wall. New York City video gate is rolling, and I'm going to get back quiet and let this video gate do the work. Right now, we're into 21 minutes long of your hole in the wall, Cb19nyc video gate stepping.
He's obsessed with these fucking video gates. He thinks he's gonna win some grand prize or some shit if he gets enough views.
I don't do it for the views. I do it to catch lying junkies and lies. That's why I do it. The King of New York is clear. I do it for the truth, justice, and the American way, where they can hit rewind and go, ha 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 ha. Look who came clean. Cb19nyc on YouTube. Enforcer comes clean. Why he hates the video gates now. Enforcer comes clean. The best video gate in the year. Cb19nyc on YouTube. For the best in foreskin, Michael J. Fireman 35, Levittown, no nut, chestnut lane. Oh, and I just got down.
Up there. It'll be the right weather. Guess what? Today's the first day of spring. Ain't that some shit?
Yes, sirree, and we're going to get a nice little blizzard. Maybe we'll get some chickens to run around in the spring, and they say spring chickens, hop on, come out.
It'll be the first day of spring. Oh, yeah. It's getting warmer, Richie, you can't hide with that hoodie anymore once it gets warm. That's it, Richie. You gotta take off the hoodie.
Enforcer, I'll be hiding in plain sight this whole summer like I have for the last 3, listening to you monkey junkies talk about a hoodie that I don't don and all that other shit. But check it out. Utica and Clarkson, I'm going to make it real easy on you, son. Real easy for the layman to remember. Clark for Clark Kent, son for God's second son. Utica and Clarkson. Utica Avenue and Clarkson Avenue. Right there on the corner. If you can't spot Richie, you're a blind little wimp. Richie Clark.
You have to roll that way.
Cb19nyc on YouTube. Cb19nyc on YouTube. You know what? This video gate's 24 minutes long. I'm going to kill it and start Cb19 number 2. I said, I'm going to kill this one at 24 minutes and start the next one, man. I'm going to kill this one at 24 minutes and start the next one on that queue out. The hole in the wall, Brooklyn CB shop, Cb19nyc on YouTube, collecting all the facts and never be afraid to hit rewind and catch a lying junkie. I'm clear.
Even the drivers are telling you, Richie, to repent. You hear that? It's not coming from my mouth. Even the drivers are tired of your rhetoric. They're saying, repent, Richie.